All right, guys. Hey there. Welcome, everyone. So, prior to our previous videos, um, our buyers just got rich. Price has gotten to our buyers on gold. So, but before we continue, I just want to point out um a few things. And yes, I know trading can be difficult. It can be hard. But I promise you, if you can stick to it, if you can stick to the ground, if you can stick to the game, like I myself, I know countless of times. Sorry, brother. I myself, I know countless of times where I've thought of this thing really for me. Should I just drop it? I've wasted so much. I've put in so much. I've put in the hours. I've put in the effort, and most especially when you are doing something that people around you don't understand, even including your family members. They all see you as you don't know what you're doing at your workplace. They don't get you. They're not thinking in the same line with you. It can be difficult. It can be difficult, and sometimes, not sometimes. That's why it's also important to have a circle, a friend, or a community. Yeah, so it's also important if you don't have, yeah, that's people who think like you guys think alike. Have friends that are also traders. If you don't have them physically, then you can have them online. You can, like on X, we have a lot of them. Like, you just make sure you are around people. Make sure you also have people in the same field with you. Yes, because there are sometimes you can, when you share your stories, when you share your stuffs with people who are not into what you are doing, they don't get it. They won't understand. You get. But when you have people around you, all of you are into the same thing. So there are certain things you will share with them. They can relate because they are also in the same field. Yeah. So it's not really easy, but we keep pushing, we keep grinding, because if you look at it, there are not many skills in this world that can afford you the kinds of privileges that trading give you. I bet you, if you learn when you learn if you learn how to trade, I bet you, at the end of the day, there's a golden gem it unlocks. Honestly, like you literally become an ATM machine. Literally, like, I'm not joking. Like, you have the capacity to print your own paycheck. Like, trading gives you financial freedom. Trading gives you time freedom. And trading gives you geographical freedom. That's location freedom. Imagine being at the comfort of your home, wherever you are. You can be anywhere in the world, just with your laptop, your phone, your gadgets, and then an access to an internet. And then you can make money. Like, pro. And at the time you want. You are not time bound, you are not location bound, you're not geographically bound, and you are not financially bound. Like, the amount you can make in a particular month is not static. And this is one of the reasons why I've never liked a paycheck job. Like, because, yeah, because no matter the effort you put, the time you put, your income at the end of the month is static. It's static. You get. So this is why, please, just want to urge us, as also talking to myself. You get. We need to persevere. We need to be consistent, because at the end of the day, if we can scale through, we unlock a golden gem for the rest of our life. This game can change your life. It can change my life. This game can change our life. You can retire your parents. You can invest into businesses. You can, yeah, business like real estate, so many other. You can invest into businesses. So, yeah, so that's why, because it can be difficult. So We need to persevere. Really, nothing in this life is actually easy. Like nothing valuable and tangible in this life is actually easy. So the kinds of results that trading has to offer, the value of trading, the value of learning how to trade. Now, when I say learn how to trade, I'm not just talking about knowing how to place trades. I'm not just talking about technical analysis. I'm not just talking about understanding the terms. Like I'm talking about your ability to be consistent, your ability to make money in this market every month consistently, both during the times of the wins and the times of the losses. Because I believe by now we've already established that fact that in trading, losses is inevitable. There are times you will win, there are times you will lose. But the thing is, your winners has to be more, way more than your losses. That's the difference. And then we need to manage every trade with risk. That's risk management, which is very important. So when I say learn how to trade, I'm talking about the psychology, the ability to control your emotions, the ability to, like the ability to put on, to follow your game plan, to follow your plan, you get your routines, because all these are the makeup that at the end of the day we can come out, come rain, come shine, whether winners or during winners and losses at the end of the month. So basically what I'm saying is consistency. You get, at the end of the day it unlocks a golden gem for the rest of your life, for the rest of my life, for the rest of our life. Yeah, so we just keep pushing. Yeah. So back to the chart, guys. So as we can see, gold has gotten to our buyers. Our buyers was that we're looking at this buy side liquidity, and which gold has gotten there. So yesterday was a lot of buy moves. We can see the gigantic bullish candle, just one passing across and taking out buy side liquidity, and then this is today's candle. Yeah, so okay. So I've explained, okay, so our fair value gap and then buy side liquidity. So let me just come down to a 15-minute chart and just explain. Yeah. So this is that our daily fair value gap. This is that our daily fair value gap. And this is that daily high, which was our target, the buy side liquidity. This, so which we can see that price has taken out. Yeah. So which you can see the price has taken out. Okay. So so as of yesterday we can see, okay, yeah. So before this our buyers got rich, before the daily high was taken out, so we can see as of yesterday that after the section open, we can see price taking out liquidity here. So and then we can still see price taking out liquidity here. Yeah. So immediately after the section open, price started going downwards, seeking sell side liquidity, took out this liquidity, and then also took out this liquidity. So we can see a beautiful ICT turtle soup at work or in display here. So let me mark those out as sell side liquidity, and then we also have sell side liquidity here. Yeah. So immediately liquidity was taken out. We have this market structure shift to the upside. That's this level here. Let me mark that out so that we can see it. So we have this market structure shift to the upside. Yeah. So and then um there are two things to note here. So after price took out sell side liquidity, then we had the market structure shift to the upside. Then yeah, so then we had this fair value gap was formed. So the market now created an imbalance, which is the fair value gap, which is the fair value gap. Yeah. And then we also have this other block, but let's just work with the fair value gap. Yeah. So now I said we have we have up to three PDRs in display here. Number one, which is the fair value gap, which we've pointed out already. Let me mark that out. Fair value gap. Fair value gap. Number two, another block was formed also, which is the last, um bearish candle, the last bearish candle that took out the liquidity and then before the change. So let me mark that out as OB for other block, and then let's change the color so that we can differentiate them. And then we also had an inversion fair value gap. So this was a beautiful confirmation. Inversion fair value gap. So let's change the color. Yeah. So after price took out liquidity, we had the shift to the upside, and then so three PDR is formed for this case: fair value gap, inversion fair value gap, and then other block. So we can see that when price came to rebalance on our PDRs, and then it bought to the upside. So we can see it. Yeah. So we can see how many times price came into our fair value gap. Four times. So one, two, three, four. So four opportunities to capitalize on this trade. So our target is buy side liquidity. That is this high here. This high. So that's it. So we can see it's not really difficult. The most important thing is for us to understand our bias, because if our bias is wrong, every single thing we do on the lower time frame can be because we'll be working against the algorithm. So it was beautiful price movement from gold, daily fair value gap, liquidity taken out as during the section, then a shift to the upside, and then a fair value gap, a fair value gap forming, or an IFG, or an inversion fair value gap, or an OB, which is another block. Then price came back. So it actually touched it 5 times. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah. And then we can just see the way price just pull to the upside. Just pull to the upside. And then taking out our drawn liquidity, which is our bias, is buy side liquidity. So that's it on gold. For now, for now, we just have to wait and then we'll see. So yeah, that's it on gold. See you guys. Thank you.